Welcome back to another video. Well, there's been a lot of talk about war in the West. We must be ready, we must be prepared. We must introduce the draft, we must rearm. We must reconvert industries for military purposes. Okay, fair enough. The fact is people are not paying much attention to these things. But in a case of war breaks out, what will happen? Well, for starters, emergency powers will be passed. There'll be obviously things will be rationed, energy, materials for the war effort, and that means your constitutional rights, civil rights, they will be put aside. Obviously, they will be after those people who speak against the establishment. Obviously, they'll be after them, that's for sure. Or whoever is against the war in general. In wartime, they will go out for dissidents. Persecution, I should say. And under the special laws or wartime powers, it will be established the draft of the conscription. And obviously anyone could be subjected for the draft or call up directly in the military or for wartime activities for the nation, basically. Civil defence. You probably come into mind young people we called 1826. That would be in normal time, so-called military services, which the countries do use still, a few countries, but it's most probably under these special powers. They were calling on the more elderly part of the populations, over the 50s, around that age bracket. Because like in any wars, they were using them as cannon fodder, badly trained and badly equipped. So, to waste the resources of the enemy, one, and two, keep them peace well, they'll probably prepare to train and draft people more able and more professional to fight. Under these special powers, there's a possibility one could be picked up off from the road and taken away in a van against your will for the draft. We have witnessed this in Ukraine. People kidnapped from the road, and within a few hours they find themselves on the battlefront. Lack of training, a lack of equipment to survive or even fight the enemy. And mostly these so-called people called used as cannon fodder, practically. It's just a waste resources of the enemy, ammunition, and buy more time to prepare a more properly trained and efficient frontline army to engage the enemy where it's required on the battlefield. Obviously there are the reserves. Well, the reserves will probably carry out special operations, not to direct engagement with the enemy, probably. That will be probably the case if the French and the British have an intention to send the first boots on the ground in Ukraine. Will be probably done, and afterwards, you know, the whole discussion of drafting, conscripting people will open. Probably all they want is some false flag event. Then it will just legitimise them to declare war. And then in the case of NATO, Article 5 has not said all nations will respond to this appeal. And obviously they won't send the best boys or best equipped battalions. They send the cannon folder. This is basically you've seen in the First World War, basically, you know, engaging the enemy with badly trained recruits, wasting the enemy's ammunition, and buying time to train proper recruits, basically.